Today I'm going to be going out to a pond. I've actually been there before, and I actually know it's super pressured. So people go out there and they fish all the time. Actually, they usually sit out there all day and they keep everything they catch. They never throw anything back. So it's super pressured, but there are big fish in there. I have caught at least a 4-pounder out of there before. So we're going to go and give it a shot. Usually, if I have never been to a place, what I would throw is moving bait, something maybe like a rattle trap, or swim bait, something like that. So I'd usually throw something a little bit like this, just like a chrome with a little bit of red on the front to imitate a dying shad. But what I think is going to be the juice today is actually going to be some type of worm, jig, slow moving bait, something like that. So, and we're also in the spring, so you know bass are going to start bedding and everything like that. They're going to be moving up shallow and feeding. So I think what's going to be the juice today is this thing right here. I usually enjoy using these plum worms. The guy who got me into fishing said that if they're not biting the plum, then they're not biting anything. That is 100% true. If they are not biting a plum appleseed trickworm, then they are not biting. I may also give this little watermelon red flake with a chartreuse tail a try, and maybe even this fluke, just a silver pearl fluke with some sparkles on the top. But that's the plan for today. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to catch any fish, but we're going to go out there and give it a shot. So I will see you guys out at the pond. Alright, you guys, we actually have made it out to the pond, and look at this. It is just absolutely gorgeous out here. So what we're going to be doing today, like I said in the intro, is we're going to be focusing mainly on worms, maybe some flukes, maybe some trick worms, but I think I'm mainly going to focus on the ribbon-tailed plum worm, because I think that'll really get it done here. Like I said, this is extremely pressured, so I don't actually know how many fish are in here, but I know there are big fish, so I've caught plenty of them out of here. So without further ado, we're going to go on ahead and all right, you guys, let's go ahead and pick this up right here. This is the setup we're going to be using today. I actually have it on a quantum rod, and here's the plum appleseed trickworm. I just have a little neat Texas rig set up on it, so that's what we're going to be throwing today. Let's see if I can get the camera adjusted here. All right. Okay. See if we can do some damage here, you guys. All right, first cast. Let's make one straight first. See what we got going on out here. Okay, got some freaking chickens over there honking away. Oop, thought I had a bite just in already. We may get lucky today, you guys. But there is actually a lot of grass out here. You guys may be able to tell, may not be able to tell. There's actually a lot of grass out here, especially over that way, over there. And we have all this laid down, especially over there. I just don't think there's any way for me to get over there to it. But we'll see what we can make happen today. I actually rode my bike here. It's right there. And if you guys know anything about South Georgia, it is about 95 degrees outside with a humidity of 200%. And good Lord, I forgot a water bottle. So who knows? I might die of dehydration out here if we don't watch out. See, there should be one right here, just sitting here. Oh, fell in the water already. such a freaking goof. Get another cast in right here. You guys will come to realize on this channel that I am a goofball, as well as how normal fishermen usually go out. They target a few areas. I will jump around all over the place. At the same time, have no idea what I'm doing. So just bear with me, because thought I had a bite there, because we're in this together, you guys. Like I said, we may be catching fish today, we may not. It all depends on how these fish like these worms. I actually brought, I think, my worm tackle box with all my soft plastics, lizards and stuff like that. Dang, those chickens are going at it over there. Good Lord. I brought that box, and I brought my terminal tackle box, so in case for some reason I break off, which you also learn is a lot. I also get stuck in trees a lot, but we'll see. I'm actually thinking about starting some videos, like a kayak series. I actually have a saltwater kayak in the garage, so if you guys want to see that, me take the saltwater kayak out on to some freshwater ponds or rivers or something like that, just leave a comment down below. I'll start a whole series about that with a few episodes. So, okay, you guys, so I actually moved down a little ways on this pond here. Those geeses or whatever you call them, they are going at it. I don't know what's going on down there. Something has got them riled up. Wish they would hush. All right, so we'll flip out there. Hoping that there's more fish down here, because there's way more grass, so maybe they'll be on some beds down here or something like that. That was a horrible flip. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. That was better. So what I'm doing is I'm actually throwing this just straight out, reeling in my slack and letting it sit there. And then what I'll do is I'll just pick it up slowly and let it sink back down. Just waiting for something to hit it. What I'm doing is the wind's actually, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the wind's actually like pushing all up against this bank right now. So in theory, wherever the wind's pushing, it should be pushing the fish up to the bank. So fish should actually be congregating right here in this little pocket. And there's tons of grass for them to hide in and feed on shad and bluegill and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll catch this one. Like I said, I mean, there's tons of grass over here and everything. I'm actually standing on a tree down here, so if I fall in the water, that'd kind of suck. I'm kind of recording on my phone for the time being. I actually put in an order for a GoPro already, so I mean, it should be here within the next week or two. So hopefully when that comes in, won't have to really worry about anything getting wet. But for right now, don't really want my iPhone falling in this lake or pond. Good Lord, what the heck is going on over there? Just like bowing up at each other out there in the middle of the pond. Jesus Christ. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh. Oh, nope, that was, oh, I had a bite just then. He spit it. Oh, I just had another, nope, that was grass. Like I said, you guys, I rode my bike here, so I don't know how long this is gonna last because it's hot today. And I do not have a water bottle or anything to drink. And damn, what is wrong with those geese? They are just not happy about something, are they? Jeez Louise. mount here. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to my GoPro coming in. I'll have a chest mount and everything. Oh, I just saw something swirl right here at the bank. Let's see if we can get a cast in there. There's tons of grass. Honestly, I think I've too big of a weight on the end of this worm, for being honest. Oh, that was a perfect cast, like literally right where he swirled at. Yeah, you guys leave a comment down below if you want to see me come out to more of these. Like, this is like a residential pond is what this is. It's actually, I live about 2 neighborhoods that way, and that's the only reason I can ride my bike here, because you guys will learn I'm really out of shape. I actually used to run cross country and stuff in school, but since I've been out, we have given up on running, or for that matter, any type of exercise besides eating and sleeping. Okay, let's walk back down here. Try not to get bit by a snake. Okay. I wish there was a way. I'm gonna see if I can walk through this. Honestly, this looks kind of sketchy, and exactly where a snake would be hiding to freaking bite me. But at the same time, you guys want to see me catch a fish. I want to catch a fish. One just swirled right there, or there. So we're gonna make it happen. Stay tuned. And see, that's how close we are to the rotor car. It's literally about to pass right there. And that was a nice boat. Oh gosh. I wish I would have walked down here sooner. Jesus Christ. Freaking ducks, geese, chickens, whatever you want to call them, are freaking wilding out over there. Oh yes. Oh yes. This looks way better than down there. I've actually never walked all the way down here before. I'm guessing you can just keep freaking going. Fish just swirled right there and right there. And keep seeing what we can see, and then pick a spot. Might have to go back for the tackle on my bike, because I don't really know this place all that well, and I'm not saying that the people who live here are those types of people, but I don't really know them that well to leave my nice bike just laying around for someone to potentially take. So, oh gosh, this looks freaking good. Let's go in here and get a cast in. See what we can see. I want to get my, oh yes, please be a fish here. If he is there, honestly you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but like literally right there is just a mat of grass. And if I hook into a fish right now, I have no idea how I'm gonna get him through that. But honestly, we'll just have to come to that when we come to that. First we have to hook a fish, huh? Honestly though, this pond just looks juicy. Like, look over here to this side. Got like tons of grass and vegetation for them to hide in and just sit there and ambush like little prey. So this, I mean, they should be loaded right here. Holy crap. What the, look at this, you guys. Fucking, these geese are literally fighting. Holy crap. I've never seen anything like that before. First time for everything, huh? Okay. So like I said, look at that. Tons of grass. What the good grief. Freaking ducks. Let's see if I can get a cast out there. I always try when I can. Obviously here is a little bit different, considering we can't really get out there because the water starts right here by my feet. So can't really get my worm all the way out there like I want to, but when I can, I try to cast parallel out here towards these banks and everything when I can. Ah, shoot. And when I can't, I try to get as close as possible, because that's where the fish are gonna be. That's where they're gonna be at, is parallel to the bank, because what they're doing is, get my worm back in. What they're doing is they're chasing all this bait up to the banks over here, and then once they have them trapped up against the bank, that's when they eat. That's when they attack the prey. They don't. When you throw it out into the middle of the pond, yeah, you may get a few bites and everything out there, but the majority of the time, unless it's summer and it's like the fish are deep, you're trying to work slow, they're gonna be closer to the bank anyway, and that's where they're gonna eat. That's where you're gonna get those bites, is parallel to the bank, because they're gonna have been chasing bait up anyway up to the bank, and then they'll bite up here. So I always try to cast a little bit parallel to the bank. Just ripped part of that tree off, but surprisingly no backlash. I'm actually getting good at this. Get that up out of there. This may turn out to be a dud today, you guys. I'm hoping I at least catch one though. But like I said, I don't have a water bottle, and it is super hot out here today. So we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, got me a big one. I got me a big one, you guys. A freaking Greek salad along my worm. Honestly, I might have had a bite. My hook's exposed. How about? I need to go get my stuff before someone decides that it looks too good to resist taking. Although that bike is about 15 years old and I haven't ridden it. Today's the first day I've ridden that bike, you guys, in about, if I had to guess, probably 10 years. So I'm surprised that the tires actually pumped up and didn't explode when I put all that pressure into them. But hey, it worked. So we came out here. We're going to try to get onto a fish here. Let's give this one right here a little cast out. Right there. Perfect. Let's see what we got going on here. Sometimes I'm giving it little twitches, you guys. Sometimes I'm just popping it. Sometimes I just drag it in slowly, because these ribbon tail worms, really what gets the fish to go after it is that tail, and it's just kind of like waving in the water. So it doesn't really matter how you work it. You just have to work it slow, really, because that's what worms are made for. All right. Oh, this looks good. If I could get a good casting angle, that would be like literally perfect. I see a stick in the water right there. Let's see if we can cast right here, you guys. I just know this is a bad idea. Oh, shoot. And just like I said, horrible idea. So let's get to work getting this out. I'm the king of getting birds' nests and not being able to get them out. So, well, this one, uh-oh, there it is. There it is. Let's see what we got. Oh, got it out that time. Oh my goodness, we actually are almost out here. I got it. Good Lord, that was a big one. All right. Watch a freaking fish just be swimming around with it. Nope. But I'm gonna drag it right by that stick. If you ever see wood, You guys, if you ever see wood, here, let me see. There it is, right there in the middle of the pond, just right there. If you ever see anything like that, what you need to do is give it a few casts out there. I mean, even if you don't think there's anything going to be there, fish migrate towards those pieces of cover like wood or anything out there, because that gives off a little bit of, like, it holds, I'm just dragging it across, it holds heat during the winter, and it's kind of cool during the summer, and bass will congregate. I mean, there will be multiple bass on just one piece of wood. So just a little tip for you guys, always make a couple of casts in there next to that wood. I would, but you know how that just went, and there's really not any room right there. So that actually looks pretty good too. We're not gonna go there. Right here. I just have a bad feeling if I cast in there, it's just not gonna end well. So we're not gonna do that. What the heck? Y'all look at this. There is literally a turtle shell right here, and that is it. It's just a turtle shell, because he is no longer with us. R.I.P. buddy. R.I.P. All right. Oh my gosh, there's another one. This one's even tinier. Holy crap. Birds are just like out here munching on them some turtles. Good Lord. I actually was hoping that we would be able to see some bedding bass and target them today, but it does not seem that it's gonna be going that way. Let's get back in here. Probably gonna take a couple more casts, you guys, and then call it, because I'm getting really hot and really thirsty really quick. But we're gonna give it a few more casts, a few more minutes, and see what happens. Hopefully we can hook into one here for you guys and for me. That would boost my confidence like through the freaking roof. I could just hook into one right now. I might grab something out of my tackle box and switch up before I leave, just to say I didn't just throw a plum worm here. And next video I might go out to a different pond. I'm not sure yet. I know you guys actually just tied on this watermelon red flake with a chartreuse tail, but as I was going through my bag here, I actually noticed that I have a bag of Googan Slim Shake worms, and honestly, these are some of the best baits that I've ever used. I probably caught the biggest bass I've ever caught on a crack and crawl trailered to a black and blue jig. I caught a 10-pound 12-ounce bass a few weeks back, but these are some of the best baits ever. I'm not going to tie this on just because I think that this guy right here is going to do just a little bit better in the water, because it's a little stained so they can see that tail flicking around. But this is Okeechobee Crawl. But these are some good baits. Comment down below if you guys ever use Googan baits, and let me know how your adventures have turned out with those. But I think we're going to go on ahead and give this a go right here. So let's go ahead and strap back up. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, let's get down here, you guys. Give it the first. What the heck? Well, that is a pretty bird. I do not know if you guys just saw that, but there goes another one. That is a pretty bird. That was the most gorgeous cardinal that I think I've ever seen in my life. That thing was so red. I love being in nature, you guys. You guys will learn that. Nature is where I want to be at. I'm actually getting a degree in wildlife management so I can just pursue my passion of being outside in nature every single day of my whole life. So being able to do this right now is, to me, one of the most satisfying things that
anyone could ever do on this planet. I mean, who doesn't like being outside? I mean, look at all this. This is beautiful. It is literally like bluebird skies, partly cloudy, and I mean the scenery out here. I could build a cabin in the middle of the woods, probably never leave, to be honest with you guys. I could survive off the land if I wanted to. But the woodpecker up there too. You don't see many of those. All right, let's throw this out here a little bit. There we go. Put it out there in the current around the middle. Maybe we'll get bit here. Sorry about the quality, you guys. Like I said, got the GoPro in the mail. It will be here shortly. We're just gonna have to make do with what we got for right now. Honestly, I never thought I would be filming myself fishing, but you know, I was talking to a few people the other day, and I love fishing, love being outside in nature. Honestly, on this channel, there's probably not just gonna be fishing videos. I'll probably post a few videos of me, you know, doing different stuff like going camping, survival, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it'll be a lot of fishing content, a lot of outdoors content, but not only solely focused on fishing, if that makes sense. But I just love being outside and stuff, and I thought, hey, why not go on ahead and let other people experience the joys of the outdoors with me. I hope you guys enjoy the content that's on this channel. I will be posting probably once or twice a week to start out with, just until I can get my feet under me and get going. And if you guys would like, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and tell your friends about the channel, get them to subscribe. I promise you that you will not regret it. This will be one of the channels on YouTube that you'll want to see. And just think, if you're my first subscriber, hey, good for you. You were the first one to see this awesome channel. So, got a lot of bubbles right there. I don't know if that's like there might be a snapping turtle right there. Maybe. I'm not gonna get down there and see. Actually, I would be stupid enough to do that, but we're not gonna do that today. Maybe later. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like a grass mat right out there, and I'm trying to beam this trick worm out. Oh wow, that was a perfect cast. The current is going to take it right to that mat. Like I said earlier, we saw that stick and stuff over there. Same thing with grass. Like grass mats, bass will be right by those suckers. Honestly, I'm just trying to catch me a slaunch daddy. So, let's see what we can do here. There's the bubbles again right there. I really think that's either a baby alligator or a snapping turtle. But, oh, nope, that's grass. Oh, there should be fish all over this bank right now. It is so calm on the other side over there, and the wind is literally just pushing everything over here. These bass, it's just a super pressured pond, you guys. And I may be also going fishing with my buddy a lot, especially this summer, since we both work together, and he has a John boat that we go out and take on some property that his family owns. I may be going fishing with him a lot, you guys, so y'all stay tuned for that. And it may get really good this summer. We may get some good content this summer, just so you guys know. So stay tuned for that. And he may be on this channel actually a lot during the summer and throughout the whole year, because I think he's actually going to start a channel too, and we're going to be doing this together. So if he does, I'll let you guys know. If he doesn't, that's that too. We'll still go fishing together. We'll have a great time. He's one of my best friends. I love hanging out with him. Honestly, he's one of the funniest dudes I know, so he always makes me laugh. Just trying to get one bite here. If not, I might have to call it quits because I'm really thirsty, dehydrated. My lips I'm starting to get cotton mouth, you guys. Let's see what we can do here. I really just want to get slammed on this worm. I know anywhere else, this bait and that plum apple seed bait would just shred these fish, especially where me and him go fishing. So I'm not going to disclose any of those ponds because it's all private property. But if you guys want to see that, stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, and hit the like button. It would really help out. I think it's gonna be the last cast, you guys. Oh man, there should have been a fish right there. Oh well. Alright, you guys, that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. Sorry we didn't catch any fish, but like I said, this pond back here is super pressured. Everybody comes out. I mean, just look at this right here. There's literally someone's trash sitting right there on the ground. They had a fire, and apparently we're out here fishing with some type of worms, probably some big reds. There's also some trash down there. I just want to say, this pond back here, it's super pressured. Everybody comes out here and fishes, and like, I mean, they sit out here all day. They don't throw anything back. They take that thing home, even if it's like 2 inches long. So I don't think that's right. I always promote catch and release, let them grow up, get bigger. I mean, at least spawn out before you take them home and eat, so that they're putting some back into the pond. But this is a super pressured pond, so I didn't expect much. I was hoping I'd catch at least one fish for you guys today, but I think that's going to wrap it up for this video today. Stay tuned for next episode. It's going to be a banger.